ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the SoH Improv Comedy Night. And we're working for getting to our Biketoberfest and having a head-to-head competition for, looks like, $502 so far. So we got a couple newcomers here tonight. So let them fight over who's going to go first. And I think we'll do the ladies before gentlemen. How's that sound, Damien? So, how about Sin? You want to come up and do your little routine and start things off here?
She said she was going for a drink.
Ah.
No, I grabbed my drink to watch your routine. I don't have a routine.
What?
My own routine.
Laughs on you. Ha ha.
No, I don't know. Wait, you want to get on the pole and start stripping? I mean, what routine?
Well, I thought you was going to do a routine tonight.
Oh, no, I came to watch you guys.
Oh, you came to watch. Oh, okay. No, then I guess I'll have to start things off. All right, well, this is a story of Adam and Eve and Cain and Abel. All right. Well, God created Adam and Eve and the world and all that stuff. Well, see, at first Adam and Eve was like they were wandering around like they were asleep. They didn't see anything. You know what I mean? So they're wandering around the Garden of Eden and all this and all that. And Eve wanders off by herself one day and comes upon this tree. She runs into the branch. She's rubbing her head, and this snake happens to be there. And he says, "Hey, baby, what's shaking?" And she answers, "Hey, who are you?" "Wow, I can talk." "I didn't know I could talk." And next thing you know, she opened her eyes. And she could see. She's like, "Oh, what the hell are you?" He says, "I'm a snake. I'm Satan. Eat this apple." She's like, "Well, okay." So she eats this apple. She likes it. She takes it back to Adam. Adam, he's still wandering around, asleep, like in a daze and all that. And so she hands him the apple. He eats the apple, opens his eyes, and looks at Eve and says, "Hey, what's that on your chest?" She's like, I don't know." He's like, looks down on her, looks at his crotch, looks at her crotch, and says, "Hey, we're different." She says, well, maybe we should cover this shit up. So they go find fig leaves and tie them around themselves and all that, because they didn't know what else to do. So they wander around the Garden of Eden there, and they wind up sleeping together. Next thing you know is he's snuggled up to her, and something pops up. And he wiggles around, and finally it slides into a spot. Next thing you know, 9 months later, Cain's born. All right. Well, they love this kid so much, it's just like the morning sun comes up, so they said they had a son, and they called him Cain. So then it goes on and on and on, then next thing you know, along pops Abel. So Cain and Abel are growing up as kids, and they're bad little bastards now. They keep fighting and all that shit. They don't know what to do with them. So they gather a bunch of sticks and tie them together against a rock wall in like a little cage type deal. So they put them in there when they're bad. So therefore, they created the first jail. So Cain and Abel were rolling around, wrestling around, and fighting. So they threw them into the jail and took off and went to the field to take care of the sheep and all that other shit that's going on out there in the field, and left Cain and Abel in the jail cell. Well, Cain gets a bright idea. He's going to play around with Abel, but he gets playing around with Abel, and something pops up. And we ain't going to tell you what happens there. That was the first, jailhouse rape scene. And then after that, Cain and Abel keep going on and on and on. Nobody knows because, Abel's afraid to say anything. So they go up into the hills and they're tending the sheep. You know, well, Cain's actually doing the tending the sheep. Abel's sitting over there knitting together things out of their wool and, you know, giving sheep cornrows and kind of stuff like that. And Abel looks over at him and says, hey, stop that. You're going to have to start acting like a man. And Cain looks at him, or Abel looks at him and says, no. So Cain says, get over here. So Abel walks over there, lifts up the back of his thing, bends over. He says, no, not that. Abel looks at him like, oh, okay. Drops to his knees, opens his mouth. He says, no. Well, maybe, no, not that. You're going to have to start acting like a man, or you're going to have to start staying at home. Abel says, no, I don't want to. He goes back over and starts knitting. Well, Cain gets pissed off, grabs a rock, beats him in the head, kills him. So there was the first, you know, beating of, well, we won't go into that. Okay, and so it goes back. And, you know, meanwhile, you know, Adam and Eve messing around. They keep throwing suns. One sun right after another one. And it's like, you know, when's another woman going to come along? Well, Cain left Abel up in the mountains, and, you know, Adam and Eve start to get worried, so Adam goes out to hunt for Cain, and he's running around in her fig leaf there, and, you know, Cain being the mischievous one that he is, she bent over a little bit too far, and needless to say, 9 months later, the daughter was born. So now there's like 5 boys and 1 girl down there. Yeah, well, Cain, he don't care. He's just having a good time with all of them. And girl gets old enough, he takes her up to the hills. You know what I mean? And yeah, and she says, you know, I'm pure and all, and I'm a virgin. He says, yeah, well, these are Virginia gonna be gone hills. And she says, huh? He says, Virginia gonna be gone hills. Okay. So he has his way with her, and you know, I think that's how we got the hills of West Virginia. Yeah. Alright. That's enough of Adam and Eve here. I've done my 10 minutes. Well, actually, I've done about 7 minutes. But who else is coming up here tonight? You coming up, Damon? Okay. You want to come up here and take the stage, and we'll go from there. How's that sound? Alrighty. Hey, everybody, this is Damon Hex, a friend of ours from the wrestling that we used to do, and let's give him a good hand of applause.
That's actually pretty funny that my avatar actually is walking on thin air now. Okay then. Alright, yeah, as you said, my name is Damien Hex. They know, he knows me from wrestling. I'm going to be telling a bunch of jokes that I wrote in the last, like, half hour. Alright, let's see here. First joke, Blonde goes to work in tears. Her boss sees her crying and asks what's wrong. She goes, my mom died. He tells her to go home, but she says, no, she's going to be fine. She wants to work. She wants to do what she has to do to make money. Later that day, her boss finds her crying again. He asks, what's wrong? She replies, I just talked to my sister, and her mom died too.
I don't I have blonde hair.
Yeah, I know that. That's the funny part. Okay, this is a one where I'm going to ask you guys a question. Basically, I want to see if anybody gets it right. Why did the dick go to a 7-Eleven? Nobody get it? Nobody have anything? You get a Slurpee.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Alright, 3 vampire bats live in a cave surrounded by 3 castles. One night, the bats bet who can drink the most blood. The first bat comes home with blood dripping off his fangs. He says, "See that castle over there? I drank the blood of 3 people." The second bat returns with blood around his mouth. He says, "See that castle over there? I drank the blood of 5 people." The third bat comes back covered in blood. He says, "See that castle over there?" The other bats nodded. "Well," says the third bat, "I didn't." Alright, this is another question and answer one. What do you call 500 lawyers at the bottom of the ocean?
A good start.
God damn it. I thought I just wrote that. I just wrote that down. I was like, let me do a lawyer joke too. Okay. Alright, what do Rosa and Bar and a battleship have in common?
We're both
Nobody?
big and loud.
No. They both need 3 tugs to get into their slips.
Okay.
There's slips, pants, or in a battleship's case, the place where they need 3 tugboats.
Yeah.
Yeesh.
Yeah.
We're a tough crowd.
Yeah.
I wish there was more people here. That's actually the one thing. I was like hoping there was like gonna be a lot of people. Alright, what does sex have in common with with a savings account?
Meet a woman, they both go down.
I don't know.
You lose interest once you make a withdrawal. Alright, everybody's heard the joke, why did the chicken cross the road, right?
Yeah.
Why did the calf cross the road?
You get the chicken.
To get to the other side. Yeah, I know, some of them are a little corny-ish, but hey, they're still funny.
Hey, whatever works, man.
Alright. Okay. Here's one that I doubt anybody's heard. What do you get when you cross a gorilla and a computer? Harry Reasoner. What's the difference between a divorce and a circumcision? And a divorce you get rid of the whole schmuck. Okay, and I think somebody's going to take offense to this one probably because I like doing blonde jokes. That's one of my things. What does a blonde do when it gets cold? She sits by a candle. What does she do when it gets really cold? She lights it.
Okay.
You should have known that, Cynthia.
Alright, this is a sports joke. I got a sports joke. I'm not really big into sports, but I got a sports joke. Alright, if the Jacksonville Jaguars are known as Jags, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are known as the Bucks, what does that make the Tennessee Titans? The Tits?
Tights.
The tights.
I put down the Tits.
Yeah.
Because you're supposed to use the first 3 letters and then an S at the end.
Yeah.
Alright, what do you call a brunette between 2 blondes?
The smarter of the two, smarter of the 3.
The translator. Okay, here's a good one. This is a political one. Why was there so much confusion with the Secret Service after George W. Bush took over the White House? Bill Clinton's code name was Mr. Bush.
Oh, jeez.
What do you call women who hang out with hookers? Support hose.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, I got a knock one. Knock knock.
Who's
Who's
there?
there?
Cargo.
Cargo who?
Cargo beep beep.
Boo! Hiss.
Oh, shut up.
Was that one for KJ?
No, that was actually for kids because I didn't know if kids were going to be here or not.
I have a child, Katie Jane.
Yeah, I didn't know that. This is the first time I've ever been here.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, we put out the warning, you know what I mean? Parental
Disclaimer.
advisory advised, you know what I mean?
Okay, here's another joke. What's it called when a blonde blows in another blonde's ear? A data transfer.
Okay.
Okay, here's a joke about a leprechaun. A leprechaun walks into a bar. After several pitchers of beer, the leprechaun runs over to a large, mean-looking guy, sticks out his tongue, and spits all over his legs. The guy reaches out to grab the leprechaun, only to miss him as he jumps back to his seat. If you know what's good for you, don't come near me again, or I'll rip off your little tallywagger, yells the mean-looking man. After a few more pitches, the leprechaun runs over to the mean-looking guy again, sticks out his tongue, and spits all over his legs again. This time the guy successfully catches the leprechaun. Alright, I got you this time. I warned you. Now I'm going to rip off your little tallywhacker. The leprechaun laughs. You can't do that. Why not? Asked the mean man. Because, giggles the leprechaun, leprechauns don't have tallywhackers. What do you mean you don't have a tallywhacker? Growls the mean man. How in the hell do you pee? Just like this, laughs the leprechaun as he sticks out his tongue and spits.
Nice.
I love my jokes. I laugh at my own jokes. That's the funny part. Alright. An old woman buys herself bright red crotchless panties and goes home to surprise her husband. When her husband comes home, she calls him into the bedroom and points to her new panties. Hey, old timer, she says, come and get some of this. The old man says, hell no, woman. It done ate a hole in your drawers. Alright, here's another question and answer one. What's a man's definition of safe sex?
Pulling out.
When his wife's out of town. Alright, and my last joke for the night. A man would come home very late and very drunk every night. His wife decides to teach him a lesson by dressing up like Satan and scaring him. When he finally stumbles across the lawn, his wife jumps out and howls like a demon. He looks at her and slurs, "You don't scare me, I'm married to your sister." Alright. Well, that's my jokes for tonight. That's all 20 of the ones that I had written down here.
Okay.
Is there anybody else that's coming up?
Anybody else gonna give her a shot tonight? Come on, don't be shy.
Anyone?
Anybody?
Athena?
I don't have any tonight, sorry.
Aw.
Oh,
How about you, Lori? You getting up there?
Nah.
Nah?
Oh,
come
great
on.
guys, the stuff on Mom and Mackenzie.
Well, go up there and say it.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
I already told you guys all my stuff.
Tell us again. We didn't catch it.
Yeah, say it again. The recorder wasn't working then.
Yeah. Spidey hasn't heard it all, so he's
Now I'm definitely not doing it. He's recording it. I don't need it saved for posterity. Let's post that shit on Facebook. Are you out your mind? I'd be dead. Y'all trying to get me killed. I see how it is.
Yeah.
So do I win then? Is that what that means?
No.
Good night.
Oh. Hey,
Nice
you get your chance.
you guys.
You leaving already?
Yeah, old man's home. He was gone last night, so I gotta go, I don't know, service him or something.
Yeah, for the nookie.
Leave the mic on and we can
And I'll send him on his
laugh.
way again tomorrow.
Yeah, just leave the mic on. We get a laugh out of that.
See, look, they're trying to steal your thunder, Sin.
Good night, you guys.
Good night, honey. Love you. See you later.
So anyway, I'm just gonna tell you guys about my days. I'm not going into big old spew or anything. I'll just tell you about my family life since it is educational as well as just the bullshit you guys gotta put up with in here when I'm here. Anyway, alright, as you all well know, I'm a little bit ditzy. And that's because of my family. Yeah, shut up. Anyway, that's because of my family. So anyway, we're sitting here the other day, and, it's just our normal. Usually you'll hear my daughter walk in the room here, and I conveniently forget to turn off the mic or whatever. And anyway, so we're standing here the other day, and we're talking about getting her ready for school. Now, being that size does matter, we're talking about going to pick up bras. Anyway, to make this long story short, we get up and we go to the store. We spent an hour in the bra section fighting over padded bras. Now, mind you, these kids nowadays do not need padded bras. I do not know what they see as the fascination with these new line of bras they come out with. Because when I was a kid, there was no padded bra. You got one specific size, and it was granny size. And it either fit you or you sewed it up till it did fit you. Okay? Nowadays, they've got padded bras, you've got fitted bras, you've got sports bras, you've got this bra, you've got that bra. And they still have the old standby granny bra. Now, mind you, we're trying to get her to get the regular standard bras nowadays. They're not having any of it. I don't care who has kids. You will find out when you go to the bra section with your child. Nowadays, everybody wants fitted bras. And they want the padded stuff. I don't know if they're trying to impress the boys, if they feel that they need their boobs around their chin, or what the deal is with it. But, that's just pretty much what's going on. That's my day with the daughter. Now, my mother is a different story altogether. We're talking complete and total blonde. And you get my mother and my sisters together, and it's like 3 heads still do not equal 1. I'm wondering if I'm adopted, because out of everybody in this family, I'm the one with the most common sense. And that, if you know me, is scary in itself. Okay? Because all common sense comes from me. With these 3, my mother goes to a 24-hour laundromat, locks herself inside the laundromat with my niece. At the time, my niece was probably about 5 or 6 years old. She calls the police. Does not call the number on the board for the person to come over to talk her through getting out of this laundromat, which also was a button on the door, mind you. A great big red button that says, open here. No. Most people would have pushed the button. Seeing a red button, you automatically think, push the button. Not my mom. No, she proceeds to call the 911 dispatcher to inform them that she's locked in this laundromat. They send 2 patrolmen out in their cars. The patrolmen are outside the door, pointing to the button to tell my mom to open the door. The whole time, both the patrolmen as well as the dispatcher is on the phone with her, laughing their asses off. She comes home to inform us that she's never going to that laundromat again because she got laughed at by the cops and by the dispatch. And the dispatch was laughing so hard that they were actually crying over the phone in her ear. Okay? That's just one of the things my mom's done. Here about a week ago, she decided to lock her keys in her SUV. Now, my mom has a hide key on her car. She proceeds to call my brother-in-law to come up with the slapstick to open her car door up. We're all standing outside. Now, I'm standing there. I've got my arms crossed, and I'm watching everything unfold. I'm not even saying a word because she's ranting and raving over the fact that she locked her keys in the car. So, after about 15 minutes of her ranting and raving and him finally unlocking the door with the window, I walk down, reach underneath the car wheel, and pull out her hide key. And both of them just looked at me and dropped their mouths open. I was like, why didn't you just get the hide key? Yeah, I mean, that's the kind of stuff I put up with around here.
At least you didn't put the hide key behind the gas cap door. So she
no. No, it was there already once. We had to take it from there because when she would put the gas cap on and she'd turn it, she would turn it till the gas cap was aimed at that key, and it would either make it to where she could not open the gas tank or she could not close the gas tank.
Yeah.
So that when she looked in the rearview mirror, she would see that little door popped open a little bit, and it would drive her nuts.
My ex did it and wondered why she kept having to go to the impound to get the car.
No, she did that one, and she kept either locking the key. It would be to where she couldn't get it open, and we'd have to sit there with the screwdriver and pry it open, or it would be the gas cap door would be open, and she'd think somebody broke into it and was siphoning her gas.
Yeah, with the key right there.
Yeah, with the key sitting right there. So, see, you know, that's my mom's thinking. And then you guys wonder why I am so strange. Now you know. Yeah, now you know. And see, if Mackenzie was here, we could do the whole butter her up and squeeze her into the swimsuit thing, but she's not, so we're not going to do that one tonight.
Yeah.
Plus, you guys have already heard that.
That's a good half hour right there.
But yeah, so I'm done.
That's just getting it over with.
But that just gives you guys a little insight into my day.
Okay. Okay, so anybody else want to come up and give it a shot here? Come on, there's got to be somebody who thinks they're funny.
Get there, Trev.
For what?
Yeah, come on, Trev.
Up there. You do it.
Come on. Come on, you can tell a joke or two.
Come on, you think you're funny any other time?
There we go. All right, everybody, here's Trev.
Alright. Why do blondes make bad bank robbers?
Why?
Because they tie up the safe and blow the guards.
Ooh.
You didn't get that.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Why are 2% of blondes touch typists? You know, they touch and type. The rest are hunting peckers. What can save a dying blonde? Hair transplant.
Okay.
How is a blonde like peanut butter? They spread for bread.
Ooh. That's bad.
Why do blondes wear panties? To keep their ankles warm. What happens when a blonde gets Alzheimer's disease?
She gets
Her IQ goes up.
Ooh.
How can you tell a blonde has used your computer? There is whiteout on the screen. How does a blonde turn on the light after sex?
What?
She opens the car door.
Oh.
Why are blondes bad at hide and seek?
They keep getting lost.
Because they can't find the sausage. Why do blondes always want boob jobs? Because it's the only job they're qualified for. How did the blonde die drinking milk? The cow fell on her.
Oh.
Why is a blonde like a turtle?
Like a what?
Like a turtle.
Turtle?
They both get fucked up when they're on their back. What do you call two nuns and a blonde? Two tight ends and a wide receiver.
Oh!
What do you call a blonde with a brain?
Artificial intelligence.
No, a golden retriever. Why do blondes talk while having sex? Their moms told them never to talk to strangers. All right, here's a question. What do blondes say after sex? A, thanks guys. B, are you boys in the same band? Or D, do you guys play for the Green Bay Packers?
All the above.
Yep. All right. What does a screen door and a blonde have in common? The more you bang it, the looser it gets.
Oh.
What do you call 100 blondes stacked up on each other? An air mattress. Where do blondes look for obituaries? Under Home Improvements. How did the blonde break her leg raking leaves? She fell out of the tree.
Oh.
Let's see here. Three women were sitting in a bar, a brunette, redhead, and a blonde. They were all pregnant. The brunette says, "I know what I'm going to have." The other two asked how. She replied, "Well, I was on top when I conceived, so it will be a baby boy." The redhead said, "If your logic is correct, I will have a baby girl because I was on bottom when I was conceived." The blonde starts crying and orders another shot and starts screaming, "Puppies, puppies."
Okay. I got an idea here. You want to do blonde jokes? How about we have a blonde joke war? You tell one, I'll tell one, and we go back and forth until the other person runs out.
A blonde joke battle.
Yeah.
It's called Battle of Wit.
Yeah.
How's that sound?
That concludes my time here. Thank you very much.
Aw, giving up already.
Yeah, I give up.
Actually, I have one really good one when you said that, like 100 blondes stacked up on whatever one.
Yeah.
I actually thought of a really good one. A redhead tells her blonde stepsister, "I slept with a Brazilian." The blonde replies, "Oh God, you slut! How many is a Brazilian?"
You walk up to a blonde, she has a headset on. You take the headset off, she turns blue and drops. You put the headset back on, she stands back up. Take the headset off, she turns blue and drops. Put the headset on, she stands back up. So you put the headset on to see what she's listening to, and it's going, breathe, 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 breathe.
Okay, I got another. I got a couple of them actually. Now I'm thinking about it. Why was the blonde upset when she got her driver's license?
Don't know.
Because she got an F in sex. Why did blondes take the pill? So they know what day of the week it is.
Oh.
I don't remember if you said this one or not, but I got this one into my head. Actually, yeah, this one, yeah. I don't think he said this one. Not 100% sure. Alright, hold on 1 second. Alright. What do you call 10 blondes standing ear to ear? A wind tunnel.
What does a blonde and a beer bottle have in common? They're both empty from the neck up.
Why does blonde run crying from the all-you-can-eat bar.
I don't know.
She was on a diet.
Why was the blonde's belly button sore? Because her boyfriend was blonde too.
Okay. I got a good one. How do you get a blonde off her knees? Okay, what's 5 miles long and has an IQ of 40? A blonde parade.
What do you get when you turn 3 blondes upside down? 2 brunettes.
How did the blonde try to kill the bird? She threw it off a cliff.
I am a freaking.
You're a redhead, shut up.
Why did the blonde fail at being a prostitute? Because she gave blowjobs literally.
Okay. I got a good one. What goes vroom screech, vroom screech, vroom screech?
While taking your driver's test.
A blonde at a flashing red light.
Why did the deaf blonde sit on that newspaper? So she could lip read.
What do you call a blonde holding a balloon?
An airhead.
Siamese twins.
Why did the blonde wear condoms on her ears?
I don't know.
So she wouldn't get hearing aids.
Okay. What do you call an eternity?
I have no idea.
4 blondes in 4 cars at a 4-way stop.
All right, what's a blonde's favorite potato chip?
I don't know.
Free-to-lay.
What?
Free-to-lay.
Free-to-lay. Free-to-lay.
Oh, okay, I get it. I couldn't hear it. I didn't hear it at first because you said it so quick.
Had a long moment.
Why do blondes have TGIF? Oh, okay, hold on. Why do blondes have TGIF written on their shoes? Because toes go in first.
What's the quickest way to get? What's the quickest way to get into a blonde's pants?
I don't know.
Pick them up off the floor.
Wow. Why do blondes always smile during a thunderstorm? Or a lightning storm, I mean.
I don't know.
They think the picture is being taken.
What's a blonde's favorite rock group?
I don't know.
Air Supply.
Okay, what did the blonde do when she heard that 90% of accidents occur around the home?
I don't know.
She moved. Why don't blondes get coffee breaks?
I don't know.
It takes too long to retrain them.
What is the favorite part of what's the blonde's favorite part of a gas station?
I don't know.
The air pump.
Oh, good God. What can strike a blonde without her even knowing it?
I don't know.
A thought.
I got a two-parter here. All right. Back in the 70s, how could you tell a dumb brunette was a blonde?
I don't know.
Lift her skirt. Why do brunettes hate blondes?
I don't know.
Because today you can't tell by lifting the skirt.
Why don't blondes call 911 in an emergency?
They keep forgetting the numbers.
God damn it. Okay.
What's a blonde's favorite nursery rhyme?
I don't know.
Hump me, dump me.
Okay. How do you know a blonde has been using your computer?
I said that one earlier.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Yeah, white out on the screen.
No. No. This is a different one.
Oh, okay.
How do you know a blonde has been using your computer?
I don't know.
The joystick is still wet. That was the dirty version.
What's a blonde's idea of safe sex? Locking the car door.
Okay, I got a good one. A blonde and a brunette were jumping off a building. Who jumped first?
Don't know.
The brunette. The blonde had to...
Just stop and ask for directions.
I hate you. Shut up. Since they didn't actually hear you, since you interrupted me, the brunette, the blonde had to ask directions.
Did you hear about the blonde who tried to blow up her husband's car? She burned her lips on the tailpipe.
Okay, I got a good one. It's a little bit long, but it's a good one. There was a blonde who found herself sitting next to a lawyer on an airplane. The lawyer just kept bugging the blonde, wanting her to play a game of intelligence. Finally, the lawyer offered her 10-to-1 odds, and said every time the blonde could not answer one of his questions, she owed him $5. But every time he could not answer hers, he'd give her $50. The lawyer figured he could not lose. The blonde reluctantly accepted. The lawyer first asked, what is the distance between the Earth and the nearest star? Without saying a word, the blonde handed him $5. Then the blonde asked, what goes up a hill with 3 legs and comes back down the hill with 4 legs? While the lawyer looked puzzled, he took several hours looking up everything he could on his laptop and even placing numerous air-to-ground calls trying to find the answer. Finally, angry and frustrated, he gave up and paid the blonde $50. The blonde put the 50 in her purse without comment, and for the lawyer insisted, what is the answer to your question? Without saying the word, the blonde handed him $5.
Okay.
Basically, she couldn't even answer her own question.
Why did the blonde try and steal the police car?
I don't know.
She saw 911 on the back and thought it was a Porsche.
Ah! Alright.
Go ahead.
A blonde went to buy a pizza, and after ordering, the assistant asked the blonde if she would like her pizza cut into 6 pieces or 12. 6, please, she said. I could never eat 12.
Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah, I know.
Why do blondes give such good blowjobs?
I don't know.
Because that's what they train for all their lives.
I think my wife missed that course. Hey, you said you were originally a blonde, so he said, why are blondes so good at giving blowjobs? Because they're trained all their life for it. I said, I think you missed that course.
I think you're here tonight.
Yep.
I ain't saying a word. I ain't saying a word. I ain't saying a word.
Yeah. Okay, Wild.
All
Alright, here we go. The blonde asks, what does IDK stand for?
I
The
don't
brunette
know.
says, I don't know. The blonde says, oh my god, nobody knows.
Alright, I got a good one. A man was in his front yard mowing grass when his attractive blonde neighbor came out of the house and went straight toward the mailbox. She opened it, then slammed it shut and stormed back into the house. A little later, she came out of her house again, went to the mailbox and opened it again and slammed it shut again. Angrily back into the house she went. As the man was getting ready to edge his lawn, she came out again, marched to the mailbox, opened it, and then slammed it closed harder than ever. Puzzled by her actions, the man asked her, is something wrong? To which she replied, there certainly is. My stupid computer keeps saying you've got mail.
Alright. Why can't a blonde dial 911?
I already said that one.
No, this is why she can't dial it.
Oh, why she can't, okay.
Yeah, she can't find the 11.
Oh.
Oh,
My wife just slapped herself in the mouth then. She completely missed her forehead, slapped herself straight in the mouth. Wow.
Alright, there was a blonde, a redhead, and a brunette. They were all trapped on an island, and the nearest shore was 50 miles away. The redhead swam, trying to make it to the other shore. She swam 15 miles, drowned, and died. The brunette swam 24 miles, drowned, and died. The blonde swam 25 miles, got tired, and swam back.
Ha! Alright. I got a good one.
Hey guys,
Long
I gotta
woman-
bounce. Sorry,
Alright.
I gotta bounce.
Okay.
All right, see you later.
Have a good night.
Yeah,
Me too.
just come back.
Alright. A blonde woman is walking down the street with her blouse open. A cop is approaching from about a block away, thinking, boy, my eyes must be going. It looks like that woman's right breast is hanging out. As he gets closer, it becomes apparent that her breast is in fact hanging out. When he gets face to face with her, he says, ma'am, are you aware I could cite you for indecent exposure? She says, why, officer? He replies, well, your breast is hanging out. She looks down and goes, oh my, I left the baby on the bus.
Alright. This is teacher and kids right here. Okay, so the teacher asks, what does a chicken give you? The students say meat. The teacher says, very good. Now what does a pig give you? The students say bacon. The teacher says, great. And now what does a fat cow give you? The students say homework.
Now, thank you.
The teacher asked Jimmy, why is your cat at school today, Jimmy? Jimmy replied, crying, because I heard my daddy tell my mommy I'm going to eat that pussy once Jimmy leaves for school today.
Okay. I'm gonna change it up a little bit. I'm gonna do some Disney jokes. Okay? Why can't you give Elsa a balloon?
I don't know.
Because you will let it go, let it go.
Why do Mexicans eat beans for dinner?
I don't know.
So they can take bubble baths.
Okay.
Okay, I got a good one. Why didn't Anna and Elsa's parents teach them the whole alphabet?
I don't know.
Because they got lost at sea.
Now, a doctor reaches into his smock to get a pen and write a prescription and pulls out a rectal thermometer. Oh, damn it, he proclaims. Some asshole has my pen. Y'all didn't get that one.
I got it.
Why don't cannibals send their kids to school?
I don't know.
Because they eat the teacher.
Okay. Why does Alice ask so many questions? Because she is in Wonderland.
What happens to a frog's car when it breaks down?
I don't know.
It gets towed away.
What does Mickey Mouse use to browse the web?
I don't know.
An iPad Mini. What is Peter Pan's favorite restaurant?
I don't know.
Long John Silver's.
Wendy's.
Wendy's.
Jinx, you still recording?
Probably.
Yeah, we got about 2 minutes left.
God, I hope not.
It's all going to be on Facebook.
Yeah.
God.
What does Olaf eat for lunch?
Don't know.
Iceburgers. Why do people go to Disneyland?
I don't know.
So they can get a little goofy.
Alright. Well, we got about a minute left. We got enough time for a couple more jokes here, then we'll close her down for tonight. So anybody got a last joke they want to get in there?
Yeah, I got one.
Alright.
Hold on a second. Okay, why did Goofy wear 2 pairs of pants when he played golf? He thought he might get a hole in one.
Why did Mickey divorce Minnie Mouse?
I don't know.
She was fucking.
He's fucking around with Goofy.
Really? Wild? I just said she was fucking goofy. I knew that joke. John.
Alright, well that concludes another evening at the Improv here. So, we've had fun. Hope you'll see you all again next week. And, like I said, we're, competing here for a chance to, go head-to-head at the Biketoberfest to win the prize of, well, let's see, $552 so far. So, in order to do that, you got to do at least one routine here at the shows here, and so everybody that did a little slot tonight's eligible to go for the Biketoberfest prize. So, with that being said, we'll see y'all. Have a good night and take care.